So today the film that I will explain is Moana. The film starts while showing the time when there was water everywhere in the world. There were oceans everywhere. Then the land goddess enters there. She has a heart and it looks like a gem. She throws the gem in the ocean. Some place of the oceans is also taken by lands as she throws it. The trees, plants, and nature increase there. Everything in the world wants to get the green heart. And for this, they also go to the ocean. They also try different things. But none get it. Then we are shown a huge creature named Maui. He was looking like a human but very strong. He was the demigod of the wind. He also goes to the island to take the heart of the goddess, the gem. After adopting many get-ups, he steals the gem. As he does this, there was darkness everywhere. Then he goes into his ship. One more demigod comes in front of him. He was the demigod of fire. Maui also takes out his sword-like weapon. He punches at Maui's face. During this, the weapon and the heart fall from his hand. It falls in the water. On another side, we are shown a tribe where an old lady was telling a story to kids. She tells them the story of this island. When there was darkness after stealing the gem, the kids there get scared. Except for a girl. She was the brave Moana. The old lady tells them someone will surely come, who will take the gem from Maui and will place it there. There will be greenery again, and the girl was listening to the story very keenly. At last, she was the brave daughter of the chief of this tribe. The old lady was her grandmother. Meanwhile, her father, it means the chief of the tribe, comes there. He lifts up Moana. But when there some curtains fall, the kids start crying seeing the pictures of the monsters on them. The chief controls them. Moana gets off from her father's lap and takes the curtain out. She goes to the ocean. There she sees a small tortoise where some birds were teasing it. Moana takes it to the ocean with a leaf. The ocean becomes happy seeing this good girl. It gives her the way. Moana also walks inside the sea and they start playing. Then Moana was given the heart of the goddess, means the gem that fell in the water many years ago. As the chief comes there while searching for his daughter, the sea becomes normal again. As there it didn't move ever. The gem again falls in the water from Moana's hand. The chief lifts Moana and takes her inside. Because he doesn't want his daughter lost in the water, or she gets hurt. They all make her understand that we live on land, so you shouldn't go towards the sea. Like this, we see Moana grows elder. But it doesn't matter for her, the sea attracts her a lot. Moana's father takes her to a high mountain. There were some stones in a line there. He tells his daughter whoever becomes the chief comes here to put a stone. I want my daughter to put the next stone here. So you have to be responsible for your tribe. I am aged now and I can't take care of everything. Moana understands and she becomes responsible now. One day, some friends tell her that they are not finding any fish there. Moana suggests them when you will go inside the sea maybe you will get the fish. Meanwhile, the chief of the tribe, means Moana's father, comes there. He scolds her in front of them. When I forbid you not to go in the sea, then why are you suggesting them and why are you thinking to go there? Moana feels bad. Then her mother comes to her and says, my beloved daughter, your father forbids you. Because he has lost his friend in this sea in his childhood. He doesn't want anything to happen to his daughter. Moana gets worried. She goes to the mountain where the stones are. She was about to place a stone there but she sees the sea in front of her. She takes her boat and goes there. Due to the heavy waves, when she returns her grandmother sees her. She says to her, Moana, you are double-minded. Come, let me tell you what is right for you. She takes her to a cave covered with leaves. She shows her the different boats. And after seeing those boats, Moana asks, whose boats are these? Her grandmother tells her, these are of our ancestors. Do you know why they are here? When many years ago Maui stole the heart of the goddess, there was darkness everywhere. The ocean also becomes aggressive. Due to it, it starts destroying our boats and we stopped taking boats in the sea. Otherwise, whenever someone becomes the chief of our tribe, he was taken to the ocean. Moana says, grandmother, that's why I inherited this thing from my ancestors. If every chief was taken to the sea, so why don't I? Her grandmother says, yes, I know, Moana. Then she gives the heart of the goddess. She says, I know that the ocean has given you this heart. You were a kid then, and at that time, you haven't sense and power to go further in the ocean. Now I am giving you this stone because the ocean has chosen you to fight with the evil Maui. With it, she also shows her some stars in the sky. Those will guide her like a map. Taking the stone, Moana goes to the room where her father was talking with others. She says to him, Father, I will go to fight with Maui. Here he becomes aggressive with her. Moana shows him a stone while going to the forest. It means the gem heart that her grandmother gave her. The chief comes in anger, so he throws the heart at a far distance. Moana becomes sad. When she was picking the gem, there was the stick of her grandmother with it. Meanwhile, a man comes and tells them Moana's grandmother's condition is not well. When they go to her, Moana's grandmother says in her ear, Moana, you have to go to fight with Maui. Keep my locket so nobody can see your stone. Wearing the locket while putting the gem heart in it, Moana leaves to the ocean. She gets ready for her ship and puts some things in it. Moana's mother also knows all this and she supports her. When Moana goes into the ocean with her shop, the ocean makes the way for her. It starts glowing so Moana can see properly. Moana sees her chicken is also on the ship. Now they travel together. Moving forward, the waves of the sea become heavier. Their ship tilts. Moana couldn't make it fine, but even then she doesn't get panic. She asks the ocean to help her. But it doesn't happen and she gets faint. When she wakes up the next morning, her chicken and her ship, even she was at the shore of the sea. There she some drawings on some rocks. It means there someone lives. Then she sees a huge shadow. It was the shadow of Maui. While singing, Maui takes Moana in a cave with him. He locks her so that he can take Moana's ship far from there. He does the same. But Moana comes out of the cave. She comes to the ship and she shows the green gem to Maui. But Maui throws it far. The ocean takes that heart, means that gem back. Now Moana was teasing Maui with the gem because Maui was scared of it. She was teasing him with the gem. Meanwhile, some arrows shoot at them. Maui tells her these are sea pirates, some coconut army. They come here after seeing this gem. You have done wrong, and there was the rain of arrows on their ship. During this, the gem falls on the ship. The chicken eats it and the coconut army takes the chicken with them. When Maui doesn't help Moana, Moana picks up the oar of the ship. She goes to their boat and takes the chicken back. As Moana jumps in her ship, the chicken also falls there. The gem comes out of its throat. They were at a place those pirates were about to crush them with their boat. But Maui takes them out and they were saved from being crushed. Now being naughty, ocean and Moana throw Maui into the ocean. Soon Maui comes out. At night, when Moana sleeps, she sees her tribe in her dream. There is darkness everywhere. Moana wakes up and she becomes worried. Maui tells Moana, many years ago when his sword means hook fell in the water. Someone has taken it from there and I have to search for it. Moana asks him, are you doing this for the hook? Do you know? The people take you so wrong. I have a way so the people will again consider you good. We will fix the heart of the goddess to her exact place, so the people will again remember you with a good memory. Maui agrees, but he says to Moana that we have to go to the place where the treasures of the ocean are. My hook will also be there. Now Maui tells Moana that we have to go to the top of this mountain. All treasures are inside it. The place where my hook is. But the monsters live in this mountain. Moana gets scared, but Maui says to her, no, you have to show courage. You are a strong girl. Now they go to the top of the mountain and Maui jumps at first. After it, Moana jumps. The creatures there attack her. But Moana and Maui being escaped reach the place where the treasures were. They meet a golden crab there and it starts singing a song. Because it was proud that it has a lot of gold. And it is a golden crab. When Moana goes to distract it, the crab imprisons her in a skeleton. It means it locks her in a cage made of bones. On the other side, Maui has taken out his hook. When the form he wants to adopt, he couldn't adopt it. Now the crab holds Maui and starts fighting with it. Moana comes out of the cage of the bones and shows her stone while lifting it up. The crab gets excited and comes behind the stone. Due to it, it also leaves Maui. Now Moana and Maui with his hook were leaving from there. When they leave, the crab comes to know it wasn't a gem but an ordinary stone. It comes in anger. Coming out, they move to the island. The island where the land goddess lives. We see Maui was sad on the ship. Because he couldn't use his hook properly and couldn't come in different forms. Moana asks him, "Can you tell me about your past?" Maui starts telling her. That I was born at a human house but maybe I was ugly. My parents threw me into the ocean. Listening to it, Moana feels bad. How someone can do this? The kids are always beautiful. Maui tells her more. When I was thrown, the god of the ocean brought me up. When I go back to the human world, I have taught them every new method. How to burn fire, how to grow nature, and even I stole this stone for them. But everyone considers me bad. Moana says to him, "Maui, you are nice but you made a mistake. You shouldn't steal the gem. Maybe this is the reason God is angry with you. Why don't you apologize to God? You will be able to use your hook again." As Maui apologizes, he again controls his hook. Now he can adopt the different forms. Then they finally move to the island of Land Goddess. Moving further, they meet the demigod of fire. He punched Maui before. This time Maui turns into an eagle and goes to fight with him. As he hits with him, he falls into the sea. The gem also falls with him. Moana becomes worried, but Maui comes out of these himself. When he sees the demigod of fire is about to attack them, Maui attacks him with his hook. Due to it, a shield was made. The boat goes far from its force. But then we see Maui in anger. Moana asks him what happened. He says while showing his hook, "It is broken because of saving you. Don't know whether I will use it or not." He flies from there like an eagle. Now Moana remains alone and says to the ocean while returning the gem, "I am sorry I am not able to do the task you have given me." She says to ocean to give this stone to someone else. The ocean comes down while taking the stone. Then the soul of Moana's grandmother comes there. It means here we come to know her grandmother is dead. She encourages Moana and says there is nothing impossible. If the ocean has chosen you, it means you have the power. You have to go to the island. Moana goes inside the ocean and brings the stone. Then she thinks the demigod of fire can't come in the sea. So I have to make sea my strength. When Moana was moving forward, the demigod of fire comes in front of her. Moana takes her boat straight so she will not face him. But while going to the island, the boat tilts. When Moana was making it fine, the demigod of fire comes near her. He was about to hold her. Meanwhile, an eagle comes while flying. He was none other than Maui. It goes from the downside while dividing the hand of the demigod of fire into two pieces. After it, Maui makes Moana's boat straight. While going to the demigod, he changes his different forms. Sometimes he becomes a whale, sometimes an eagle, and so on. But the demigod was still fighting with Maui. Then he sees Moana. He also throws fireball at her. She has reached the island. When she was searching that where to place this gem, the demigod of fire again comes and attacks her. He throws fireball at her. This time Maui, while using his hook, stops him, in which his hook breaks completely. Now this time when Moana was searching for the structure of the land goddess, she comes to know she is not there. Moana notices and comes to know the demigod of fire is the land goddess in reality. She becomes aggressive after losing her heart, because the people have cheated on her. Moana asks the ocean to make a way for her. When the ocean makes the way for demigod, who is a land goddess in real, she comes in anger towards Moana. But Moana handles her calmly. She says while putting her hand on her, "I know you have suffered a lot. You have proved while giving a huge sacrifice that you had a huge heart. I am giving your heart back to you." Saying this, she fixes the gem at the side of the heart of the land goddess. Due to it, the land goddess again turns green. The darkness removes from there. Nature returns there. Everything becomes nice there, and we see the ocean also takes Maui out. Now Maui also apologizes to land goddess. On it, the land goddess gives him a new hook while forgiving him. The land goddess also makes a new and beautiful boat for him, so Moana can go back to her tribe. Moana and Maui both were happy. Maui hugs Moana and says goodbye to her and flies from there to turn into an eagle. The land goddess also says goodbye to them and sleeps there peacefully. Moana leaves from there in the boat. Reaching her tribe, when she meets her family, they all become happy. They feel proud that their daughter has done this huge task bravely. They all take out their boats. They take their boats into the sea. Because now they were not scared of Maui or anything else. With it, this is a happy ending of this movie. I hope you like the explanation. And the movie also. So thank you so much for watching.